Hello, my name is Dorian, they, them pronouns. So I was watching this YouTube video by Lynn is a little ADHD making a weird Barbie. So I thought I would do the same. I'm sure I made one in the past a long time ago, but I barely remember. Like I said, my only memories with Barbie was, I think, my sister had some Barbies, I think. She had one that had like, well, they all have that hot pink color, but like this hot pink dress with like this chintzy silver star like chain necklace thing. And I think, looking it up, I think that was the magic earring Ken, that was the magic earring or magic necklace Barbie or something. That one, it was super popular. I remember that. My sister had that one. And then there was a Barbie, and I don't know if it was that one or another one. I think it was maybe like a McDonald's toy Barbie, because I think it was pretty small. It was very small, so I think it was a different one. It was about this big. That was Diesel, our cat. That was his Barbie. That was his toy. And that was my other memory, was he'd carry it around kind of by the hair, that was like a little poof ball now, and he'd throw it around and play with it and stuff. So I remember those two Barbies. And I remember I had one that I like busted the shoulder on, and I remember the creaking of the knee. And I seem to remember a Ken doll and a Barbie doll. And I don't know if those were I don't think those were my sisters. So maybe I had like one Barbie, one Ken or something. But I vaguely remember, if at all, and I think if they were mine, then I gave them to my sister or Goodwill or something. Because again, like, I think my favorite toys were like, I had some stuffed animals, and I had an American Girl doll or two. Um, Although I don't think I played with it that much, but I like read the books. But yeah, I had like a stuffed animal dog, a stuffed animal rabbit, like a stuffed animal pony, a bunch of My Little Ponies, endless stuffed animals, and on and on and on. Anyway, weird Barbie time. Okay, so for the weird Barbie project, I went online, I went on Amazon, and I wanted to find like what is the cheapest Barbie. And like there were these, what were they, like Dreamscapes or something ones were pretty damn cheap, but I didn't like any of those. So I was like, well, what's the cheapest? It's not a Dreamscape, or like doesn't have the like plastic molded shirt, because I thought I would maybe like get some really cheap clothes, get some markers, and like maybe if I have enough energy, because it's late in the day for me, like put all different outfits on it and stuff. Um, and so like it had to have like clothing, something like that. But basically, like what's the cheapest I could find, and like sadly, in researching and spinning down this rabbit hole of page after page on Amazon of, like what's the cheapest Barbie or something, it kind of was maybe making me think like there's messaging here somewhere of like, when you go on like Amazon and you click one item and it goes into that item page, and then you have the different colors. Well, one of the Barbies that was an occupation Barbie, you click on that, and then when you get to that page, instead of just different colors, it was different occupation ones at different price points. So I could, like, they were all maybe they were all that same make model, but they all had different occupations that slightly looked different. And it was like there was a hairstylist, a chef, an interior designer, and I can't remember, but it was like the interior designer was a white Barbie, and the hairstylist looked to be like Latina Barbie, and the chef, I think, maybe looked like Asian, or I don't know. But the weird thing was that they weren't all the same price. So they weren't all identical. They were different, but they were all listed under the same make and model. But they didn't have the same price points. But it was like, the interior designer Barbie retailed for more than the chef, which retailed for more than the hairstylist, so it felt like it was making socioeconomic statements or something, or I don't know. And then you're like, well, what are the Barbies that are the cheapest on Amazon? And there was a Barbie with, what is it called? Vertilago, and it was really gorgeous. It was really pretty, and I was really applauding Amazon for, like, I didn't realize that they did have some diversity in Barbies, and so they have a lot of, like, wheelchair Barbies and some more different ethnicities, and then they had a Vertilago Barbie, but that was one of the cheaper ones at like $9 or something, and then there was a black ballerina Barbie that I think was like $8 or $7. And then this was like the cheapest Barbie that I could find, which is, white, able-bodied, but nurse Barbie. And I don't know if that is making a statement about our society in 2023, that nurse Barbie was the cheapest Barbie on Amazon at like $6 and change. And so, anyway, I felt all kinds of sad for Nurse Barbie in a lot of ways. But I think that, so I'm like, okay, fine, I'll get Nurse Barbie. So I wanted to find one of the cheapest Barbies on Amazon. Like, there's some really, really cute ones at like $20. I feel like the tiers of like the really fancy ones are like, like over 50 or something, collector's editions. And then there's like some extra fancy ones at like $30 and some pretty fancy ones at $25. And then I feel like for $20, most of them are pretty cute. And then, maybe it's like hit or miss in like the like $10 to $15, $20 range. And then anything less than $10 seemed like, I don't know, but see, like the last three that I mentioned, the black ballerina Barbie and the Vertilago Barbie and the nurse Barbie, like, they're fine. They're not as bad as those like dream ones with like the plastic tops that looked like really, really cheap. But I could tell that, like, for example, compared to the Barbies at like $20 or something that looked like they had more bendy joints, like the Ken, like this one doesn't appear to have any like joints or anything. So that's probably like why it's like $6 or something, because maybe that, I don't know. Anyway, I thought I would get into it here. So yeah, whatever. I'm long-winded. Okay, so it says Barbie, you can be anything. Choking hazard 3 years or 3 plus, whatever. She has flat shoes, which is great. They do have like a little heel, but like a flat heel, like, I don't know, like a wedge thing. I can't really tell if they're clogs or loafers or something, but they look eminently practical. I approve of the shoes. And then pink scrub pants, although I'm going to be really bothered if there's not a single pocket, which I don't think there is. There were pockets on the Ken shorts. Continuing with the disgrace. No pockets on scrubs? Are you kidding me? And then there's a shirt, or the scrub shirt, that has like the kind of cross across the top. Like, I don't know, the cloth goes across the top. And okay, it's kind of, I guess, fashion-y or something. And a stethoscope that, instead of looking like photorealistic at the end, comes to a little heart. So I'm like, I don't know if I like that or if that's cute. Anyway, and then it's just a toy. I don't like that the ponytail holder looks like it's like electric tape or something. It'd be nice if it was like a cloth covered hair tie scrunchie thing. But I might have a little, I don't know if I have any hair ties that small. I'd have to get a cloth hair tie that small. If ideally I wanted to like cut that off and like put an actual nice hair tie on it. Oh, it has a description on the back, which I should probably actually read. Or whatever, it's fine. Okay, oh, and then, the occupation Barbies. So I guess in this line of them, because, is that the rest of them on the back? So there's the nurse Barbie. I can't remember if these are the same or different. Oh, yeah. Okay, yeah. Nurse Barbie, and then there's like appears to be Latina hairstylist with purple hair, and then white ballerina with not ballerina rhythmic dancer, rhythmic gymnast or baton twirler or something. Then a pop star with pink hair who's tan, and then looks like white, curvy, plus-sized Barbie that has a white coat and a stethoscope, and then looks to be an Asian Barbie chef with a chef's hat. Oh, and then I don't recognize this other one. Oh, it looks like a tennis, like white Barbie tennis player collection. It's like the occupation collection or something like that. But it's weird that if they're all in the same collection, why are they all the different prices? Anyway, whatever. Okay, opening into this thing. Yeah, somehow, some way. You know, this one. Always with packaging. Alright. That also was a stupid idea. Let's just stab the Barbie in the back blindly, because that is very smart. Ugh. Seriously though, like, I don't know. I don't know good ways of opening things. Alright. Oh, that was ridiculously easy. Copyright 2020. A nurse Barbie made in 2020. Feel even more bad that she's the cheapest on the internet. Oh, I probably should have looked at the backdrop that I butchered. Okay, what's the backdrop that I butchered? Okay. Lols. Right. This thing. Ta-da. Teddy bear. I see a teddy bear. What is it? Sorry, it's the end of the day for me. Okay, some kind of cabinet, and then a case, and then some cans of stuff. Some degrees on the wall, clipboard on the wall, cotton balls, cotton swabs. What appears to be a jar of gummy bears. Or maybe like your vitamin gummies. And then I think that's supposed to be a box of tissues. Maybe. Heart and lung monitor thing. With some pills and VHS player? No, maybe books probably. Drawers and the teddy bear. Questionable thing is just like, this is like, fuzzy screen, fuzzy everything. But like, that's like tissues, right? Like, a box of condoms would be more appropriate. Okay, anyway, whatever. I never said this was for kids. Okay, let's see. Alright. Her hair is tied to her shoulder. Alright. I actually probably need more light. Hold on, more light.